Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of the Sedentary Traveler. I'm back at Memorial Oak Cemetery, which is the same cemetery Cheryl Henry is buried from my first video. Today I'll be visiting the location of a 1983 unsolved triple homicide. 3 realtors were sharing an office over at Highway 6 and Memorial Drive, which is just literally around the corner from here. On August 19th, 1983, the bodies of Elizabeth Shumate, Frances Ivy, and Joanne Brown were discovered. All 3 were shot in the back of the head. Now, Elizabeth was tied up. The other 2 were found nearby. Now, the speculation was that robbery was the motive because numerous pieces of jewelry were missing, and investigators found hidden pieces of jewelry in a trash can underneath papers from Ivy and Brown, as if they had time to remove and hide pieces of jewelry while the killer or killers were dealing with Elizabeth. Now, a witness said that they saw an individual coming out of the office around that time period, and police came up with a composite. However, the lead detective believes that there were 2 shooters, and the other one possibly being a female. Now, unfortunately, the case leads dried up, and as of this date as of this year 2025, the murder is unsolved.
All 3 of the victims, Elizabeth Shumate, Fran Ivy, and Joanne Brown, were shot in the back of the head with a pistol. The unsolved case, though it is 10 years old, is now attracting national attention.
They are all unsolved murders, and the detectives on the killer's trail are all obsessed with finding the person or persons who did it.
It has been a frustrating case for Sergeant David Calhoun. He spent hours at the scene on that fateful day, gathering every bit of evidence available. The days that followed brought a composite picture of a possible suspect.
We think that there was probably 2 bad guys. It's very, very possible that one of them might have been a female.
Now, based on that old KHOU news clip, I'm guessing it was about here is where the main entrance to the office was, off of Memorial Drive, just before Highway 6. But I can't tell, I'm just making the best guess that I can. This is where I think all this happened, right about here, where this apartment complex now stands. Sadly, I can't visit the grave of Joanne Brown because she's buried in Moss Point, Mississippi. And as far as Frances Ivy, I have not been able to find any record of burial of where she may be. If any of the internet sleuths out there can find it and let me know, please share it with me. If it's local, I'd love to go visit the grave. As in all of these videos, if the grave is in the area, I try to visit it, my way of paying respects. Now, hopefully justice someday will come for these 3 women, and their killer unmasked and identified, and the family can have peace knowing who is responsible for this act.